was fast asleep on Halloween, a very important night for us witches. Might I remind you, or do you not care anymore? Do you see this? One of these things is not like the other. These are all my beautiful, real freshwater pearls. And you see this? It's a skull. It's a reminder of what will happen if you do not. Okay, sorry, I'm not threatening you. Okay, don't get all dramatic. Okay, I'm not threatening you. I'm just reminding you that there are important things for you to do. Okay, you can't just sit there asleep. It is October 31st. Do you understand this? I understand that it's 3 a.m. I know, I checked the time when I got in. It's very brightly on your digital clock. Digital. Disgusting. I already held myself to your fridge. Don't tell anyone. Anyways, we have to do a couple of things. I want to make sure that you are truly ready for Halloween. First and foremost, what is your offering to me as your mentor? Let me see. Do you think I'm some kind of joke? Do I look like a little girl? Trick or treat? Yes, I know I like them. Shh. I'll accept this. Next season, maybe you can get a more ethical form of chocolate. Anyways, I appreciate your offering, and I will accept this. Now you tell me, what are you planning on doing this beautiful day? You understand the importance of this holiday, correct? Well, allow me to maybe reinvigorate that importance to you, because it looks like I'm the only one who cares. Who gives a shit around here? Sorry. Okay, so the reason why we have a lot of importance for Halloween is because we are at the end, the full end of summer. All of the leaves are dying. All of the autumnal fruits and gourds and squashes and pumpkins are coming to harvest. I know you didn't grow any. I noticed you didn't grow any, but we don't need to dwell on that, because we're gonna be better than that. Because I noticed that you did, in fact, put a carved pumpkin on your stoop, a real one. I was very happy to see that after our last visit, after I talked about your lack of pumpkins. Glad to see that you are in tune with that harvest spirit. But the other thing that's very important as we are in this transitional phase is the veil between the living and the dead becomes very, very thin. You understand? Yes, I know you know. This is all very basic information to you, which is why I'm so surprised that you're so enthusiastic about it. But as this veil gets thinner and thinner and thinner, look, listen, usually we're thick like this, but sometimes we get a little thin, like a cool lace top. And as the veil becomes from maybe usually it's like a silk, but now it's like a lace, you know what I mean? Listen, you understand what I'm saying. And now that we are in this lace of the world, you may more easily connect with all the spirits around you, okay? Do you feel that? Do you feel that in the air? Yeah. Who is it that you want to get in touch with this Halloween? Anyone in particular? Really? You don't like anyone? Not even a family member? Well, I mean, there's no one off the table. Although I do recommend, I don't know, I try not to bother, like, celebrities, so many people call upon them. It must be hard to try and always visit everyone. I try to go for, your Your ancestors will always give you the most strength. Although a psychic did tell me to reach out to Amy Winehouse, but that's a different story. You thought about reaching out to your grandma. Well, that's a great thing. You were thinking about reaching out to your great-grandma, but you don't know her. Okay. Why were you thinking about reaching out? Just curiosity. I felt the same way. I didn't know any of my great-grandparents, but sometimes you hear a good story about one of them and you think maybe this is someone who could help me in my journey. Well, as always, I tell you that you should try and know as much as you can about a person before reaching out to them. You don't want to call maybe someone who is not that great of a person into your life. I mean, obviously we're all very complex figures. It's not always great to be black and white and say, oh, they weren't a good person. I wouldn't want to say that, but do you know anything? How much do you know about this person? Okay. A lot of good stories from your mom. Okay. You think she's a very helpful spirit. She was very helpful. Do you know anything else? She's very kind. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are kind and loving. These are all like traits that usually go to a grandma. Was she creative? She was, in her way. Unfortunately, us women tend to get regulated to listen, not that there's anything wrong with crafts. Crafts are very interesting, but there's a reason why they call us crafters and not artists, because people don't see crafts as real art because it's relegated to a female space. I'm sorry, I won't get into this, but you saying she was an artist. You can say she was an artist. She doesn't just need to be a crafter. She was an artist. She made quilts. Oh, those are very hard to make. I could see she was a very hardworking person. Yes. Well, I know that you have many creative pursuits. It may be worthwhile to reach out to her, asking for guidance. Not only is because obviously you have a lot of creative ideas, and I'm sure she did as well with her quilting, but you also may have a lot of hard work. Sometimes, as an artist myself, sometimes making up the ideas is the fun part, but doing the thing is the hard part. So maybe if you had her hard work experience, quilts are very hard to make. Maybe you need to call upon her to get some of that stamina. Yeah? Do you have any objects of hers? No. That's okay. It can be easier to call upon them with an object of theirs. But fret not. Do you have a picture of her? Yes. Okay. Well, I know because I raised you to be the good witch that you are, that you have your altar, correct? Yes. You have an altar set up? Okay. I know you already know that I know. I saw it on the way here, I checked. But what I want you to do, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to get this picture of her. Do you already have it, or do you need to print it out? Okay, you're allowed to print it out, that's fine. Just trying to get the Diet Coke off my lip. Okay, should be fine now. You're gonna get this picture of her, and you're going to put it, I mean, you don't buy anything, it's okay. Just a frame would be nice, just to show her that you are thinking of her. She's not just like pasted to the wall. It would be maybe bad form if you had a beautiful picture of your grandma and your favorite frame, and then a picture of her like tacked onto the side. You know what I mean? But just use something you have to cover the photo and something lovely. Show her that you are being intentional with reaching out to her, and when you call upon this altar, when you do your spells tonight, and maybe say a few prayers to your ancestors, let her know that maybe that you didn't know her, but you've heard these things about her, her, you've heard a lot of great things about her. You've heard about her creative spirit, artistic nature. As an artist yourself, you pity that you could never meet her, but you're sad about that, but you're very happy to reach out to her in the spirit realm because you know that that connection is still real, and that you know that when you ask for help, the calls will be answered, okay? I mean, of course, I won't tell you exactly what you should say. I mean, I could tell you what to say, but it's okay. It's okay. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. All right. Now, I did want to help you today, but there's also just a couple other things that I just want to. And listen, I don't want to bother you, but there's just a couple things I just feel like we should talk about. Number one, do you have a costume for tonight? Okay, good. Obviously, you don't need to wear it. If you want to wear a costume to rituals, I mean, if you have a special outfit, you can wear that too. I have a special robe that I always wear, but listen, I wasn't really talking about the ritual. I was talking about, my Halloween party. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously tonight's Halloween. I don't care that you were invited to another one. I give you the gift. What is? Yes, I understand that a lot of people like to do Halloween parties on Halloween, but I'm a witch. Obviously, I'm gonna do mine on Halloween. Why would I do it tomorrow? Why would I do it the day after? November 1st? November 1st is also a day that many people celebrate. But listen, that's not. I wanted it on the 31st. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, well, all I'm saying is that when you get there, you don't need to stay there the whole time, but you could just stay there for a couple hours. Just bring a good bottle of gin. That's number one. And number two, you understand that you may get the unorthodox, unethical chocolate, but I will say that you cannot have any sort of Amazon polyester fantasies in my Halloween party tonight. Okay, you understand? We're witches. Okay, it doesn't need to be an organic fabric. If it is, that's great. If it's antique, that's even better. But listen, I'm not gonna judge the quality of your costume coming in, but I'm sure you understand what is and what is not acceptable. Okay. Okay. For the love of God, you could not wear just anything that's. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's alright. No, my gloves did not come from Amazon. They did not, and they never would. I found these in a bucket, actually. Whoever bought them may have bought them from there, but I got these secondhand, okay? Allow a girl a little bit of glam on her day. Listen, I won't take this from you, especially not you. Especially with what I've been seeing you run around with. Your fridge was filled with a 12-pack of these. Don't get me started. Where's your tea? Where's your artisanal tea? 12-pack. Brand new. 12 in the fridge. Explain that to me. This is disgusting. Absolutely vile for your body. Anyways. Well, I'm glad that maybe I could help you. You are always allowed to reach out to ancestors, even if you don't know them. Just make sure try to get some information on them before you reach out to them, because again, I don't know, I reached out to a great-great-grandfather of mine, and let me just say, not a good person, not someone I wanted to reach out to. And then there's an aunt of mine who died when I was kind of young, great aunt, and I remembered her very fondly. Don't let her know I said this to you, because she's a good person, but she's so annoying. She's always asking for things in her altar, and I'm like, girl, you're not even helping me. I'm reaching out to you. Listen, it's not supposed to be one-sided, I know, but she has one of the biggest altars I have, and it's like, girl, you don't do anything. Anyways, but yeah, not only ancestors, obviously we do a lot of stuff for the gods and goddesses, but don't forget the gods and goddesses today, just because you're going to be working with all the ancestors, you know what I mean? Because then they might get mad, and they're not going to do anything bad, hopefully. But you know what I mean. Yeah. You understand. sleep now. If that's like what you want. Listen. Number one, you're coming to my Halloween party, even if it's for an hour. Bring good gin. Number two, you are always allowed to reach out to ancestors, gods, and goddesses on this amazing, magical day. Okay? And if you need any help, don't fret to reach out to me. Okay? Now I'm gonna go. Thank you for your offering. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna let you sleep now, okay? I will see you tonight, later tonight. No, not this early, okay? But make sure you have time to do all your rituals tonight, okay? It's an important day, it only comes once a year. You want to get all that help.